to the world. Subscribe now to the Hot 97 YouTube channel. It's Ebro in the Morning with Laura Stiles and Rosenberg.
Ebro in the Morning, Laura Stiles is here. Rosenberg is here. We got the bro Papoose back on the program.
Yeah.
Pap got a new album,
Yes.
Endangered Species, out right now with the the VHS tape on the cover, bro, with the baby picture. What's the origin of that?
Yeah, man. Well, basically, I just wanted to take it back, you know what I'm saying, and just show them, me as a child, man, like our children are an endangered species in this country, you know what I'm saying? At any given time, we can be shot down by police or anything of that nature. And not just that, I feel like real genuine artists are also an endangered species in hip hop and musicians.
Now, on the album, for everybody out there, that joint with Conway and French Montana, I know is already ringing off Kickback. You got DJ Premier on the album, so you and Preem linking up again.
Yeah.
Talk about how important it is for you as an artist, and especially the type of MC you are, to always figure out a way to pay homage to the people and the artists that came before you, but then to link up with a legend like Premier again.
Yeah, definitely. You definitely linking up with a legend like Premier. I feel like, as an artist, if Preem don't give you that stamp, you're not valid. You know what I'm saying? Just growing up, period, it was always my dream just to work with Premier. You know what I'm saying? So me even accomplishing that, that's like a dream come true for me. I always felt like I made it once I got a Preem track. And paying homage to those before you. Yeah, man. Yeah, and we actually got a release. He's actually my friend, real life.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So,
well, I could tell. So last night he put up a post about this project and posted a video and said this has been in the works since February. So tell us about how this specific concept and album came together.
Yeah, well, it's a guy by the name of Brady Watt. He actually works real close with Preem. You know what I'm saying? They're on the same team. And my guy Ian introduced me, and I actually introduced Ian to Premier. You know what I'm saying? And
oh, really?
Yeah, I actually introduced him. Ian was actually, I don't know if y'all remember, but Ian used to come up there with me when I used to do my interviews. He was actually my manager back then. And long story short, I introduced those two guys to each other. So it came back full circle because they introduced me to Brady, and he's just a young, hungry musician with so much talent. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like, I get a lot of compliments over the years. Yo, Pat, we love your music. But I get criticism. They like, yo, listen, you're a dope rapper, but, sometimes you pick whack beats. So on this project, man, I just wanted to get with a real musician, who I know I'm going to take my time with my lyrics. So I just wanted a producer I know who's going to be passionate and build the beats from scratch. And even if people don't like the production, at least I know it's quality, real quality production. So that's how it came about, and we just started working.
Yo, even on the joint with you and Conway and French, the Kickback record, like musically, I definitely hear a difference on this project. You know what I'm saying? Just musically, how it's put together. Now, did you just went in and just was like, yo, I'm rhyming, and I'm going to let this guy produce my vocals and produce it all, or you got involved in the production part too?
I got involved because we made a lot of joints from scratch. So I'm in the studio, and he's playing instruments. He's trying different tunes. We got the pianist there. Everybody's there. And we're like, oh, all right, I'm just doing different flows. And we're like, oh, that one sound dope. Try that flow. I'm taking advice. And, I was always a stubborn dude. So I'm taking advice and everything. And I'm listening as it's coming out. And this shit is just sounding dope. You know what I mean? So I really felt like I just needed some quality production.
Well, now, when you listen to this project, though, as an artist, now when you're listening back and you went about this differently than you have in the past, do you like the outcome?
I love the outcome, man. Right now, it's on the hip hop iTunes chart. It's like number 8 right now.
That's what I'm saying.
You know what I'm saying? So for me, man, that's a blessing alone by itself. I don't think I've ever been in that position before. And then the reaction that I'm getting from my true supporters, everybody loving the project so far. So
yo, congratulations, man.
That's dope.
Word.
Pat, you
Ahead,
have a song called COVID-19 on your project. And I think I remember you mentioning, I don't know if it was online on social media, that you had a family member who passed away from the coronavirus. How have you and the family been navigating through all this?
Yeah, we took it real serious. You know what I'm saying? And my wife actually took it serious before me. Like, she was on some extra vibe, like, yo, listen, this thing is coming. Like, she's seen it coming before it even really got here. And we took it serious. We quarantined from the start. Yeah, and unfortunately, I also lost a family member, and then my uncle also died during COVID-19. It just seemed like everybody was passing away during that time, and my uncle didn't die from COVID, but he had another illness, and people in New York who had other illnesses, they were getting neglected in the hospitals because the hospitals were so overwhelmed with COVID patients. So he just went in the emergency room. They paid him no mind. He went into cardiac arrest, and they found him on the floor, dead. Then my cousin, my uncle, like one of the people who raised me, you know what I'm saying? So that hurt. And then I have a cousin who actually died from COVID. Rest in peace to Sheena.
Wow.
So, you see it on the internet, and everybody, around the way is a conspiracy theorist and, et cetera, et cetera. And I always find myself being like, you could come up with whatever conspiracy you want or how it started, where it came from. The reality, though, is if you're not protecting your family and protecting yourself, it could take you out. Like, so why we even doing this whole thing where it's making people second guess being safe?
Some people are stuck in that train of thought. I got knowledge of self at a young age, you know what I'm saying? And, I always look into the conspiracies because some of them are real.
Facts.
But what some brothers got to learn how to do is pay attention to what's going on in life and then adapt to that. You can't just live your life by a book. You got to see what's going on. And this is real. Talk to somebody who lost a family member and tell them that this is fake. They're going to look at you like you crazy, man. Like, you know what I mean? It's crazy.
It's just and by the way, and I say that to say, even if it was created in a lab, even if it was some sort of warfare, biological warfare, even if it was any of those things.
Yeah, how does that matter?
How does that stop you from being like, I'm going to protect me and my family, though? And and people who want to live and got money, the rich folks is like, you know how you slow this down? Wear a mask and stay in the house.
Right. I seen brothers when it first hit who were on the internet, like, I don't care about no coronavirus, and died. Like, I seen dudes who was actually still out here cutting hair, barbers, and I got to get my money. Like, I know of a handful of dudes, and I'm not talking down on nobody, who were being hard-headed. It's a small handful, and I'm talking about deceased, because they were still moving around, thinking it's a game. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So,
and not to mention all the people we don't know who died because maybe it didn't affect that you that way, but you passed it to somebody else and don't even know.
Elderly person, you know what I mean?
Right.
The young people was being hard-headed, and then they take it home to their grandmother. You know what I mean? Or somebody. That's just crazy, man. Insane.
I want to get into the Kickback record off the Papoose album. Let's play that. Papoose got a new album, Endangered Species. We're going to talk about, on here is another numerical slaughter. We got to talk about Alphabetical Slaughter, which is an internet classic. You know what I'm saying? Papoose, go get that new Endangered Species right now. Papoose is on Ebro in the morning, Laura Styles and Rosenberg. So, Pap, how long ago was Alphabetical Slaughter the first time you did it? How many years has it been?
Okay. Alphabetical Slaughter was written, bro. I'm gonna tell you the honest truth. In 1993, I started writing Alphabetical Slaughter. Now, I only had it, any of my friends can tell you this, I had it from A to C. So when I would battle cats in the street, right? If they wouldn't tap out, I would pull out Alphabetical Slaughter and battle was over. He was like, battle over. So that was like my secret weapon when I used to battle coming up. And then in 1998, I hooked up with DR Period, and he actually produced it. And I pressed it up on vinyl and released it in 1998. And then when I got with Slay, people still wouldn't leave me alone about the record. So I released it again in 2005 on Slay album. You know what I'm saying?
And still to this day, it's a thing. Like, it's a thing. Like, forever as an MC, you know what I'm saying? You will have, and that's something that I think isn't I don't know if you recognize it, but I often talk to artists, because we see so many artists come and go, and whether they have a hit record or whether they have a song on the radio or whatever it is, you have a thing that is based on what is most important to you, which is lyricism. Right. Like, you have a thing forever.
Right.
It goes down in history as an MC thing.
Yo, everywhere I go, bro, I'm talking about, especially overseas, forget it. The first thing they say before they say hello is Alphabetical Slaughter. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's like a legend by itself.
Yeah.
And then you got so many rappers tried it. Under the guy who played Harry Potter, he actually, I don't know if y'all seen that. He did Alphabetical Slaughter on the Tonight Show. He did his own version.
I never saw that.
No way.
Yeah.
Did he credit you?
That's dope. That's dope.
He didn't credit me.
We need you in a film now. They got to come back around, throw you in the next Harry Potter. Oh, no, that's over. Whatever the next thing is.
So many rappers, man, have tried. And, I respect and appreciate that they try. But, when you're doing Alphabetical Slaughter, and I challenge myself, when you're using the A's, the B's, you got to use all B's. You can't say V or I. When you look at it on paper, it has to be written in alphabetical order.
Do you have this printed anywhere? Do you have your lyrics printed?
I wrote the lyrics on the back of the project when I released it.
Oh shit!
You should sell that as an art piece.
Yo, that's facts. I was just about to say, so you should frame that shit. I'll buy that shit right now. Frame that shit.
Oh, I'm going to do it, and I did it backwards too. I came back and did it backwards.
Wait, what?
I did it from Z to A.
That's right, you did. That's right. Now on this project, Endangered Species, you have a numerical slaughter too.
Yeah.
Do you feel obligated to continue? Because the fans love it. They love seeing what you're gonna come with. That's part of the fun of a Papoose album or a project?
Right. Well, a lot of like childhood celebrities, you know what I'm saying? Like they get mad when you bring up their characters, you know what I mean? I never wanted to be like that with Alphabetical Slaughter. The fact that fans are always bringing it up, so I try to keep it going because I know they like me for that. They love me for that, you know what I mean? So I don't want to ever stray away from that. So you might be right, man. I might feel obligated to keep it going. So I try different things, you know what I mean, to keep it exciting.
Who these days inspires you? Like obviously back in the day you were influenced by the cats you grew up on. Who out there right now you hear and you're like, yo, man, I need to get back in?
Conway. You know what I'm saying? Definitely Conway, man. Conway is hard.
Super.
You know what I'm saying? And I like certain records that people won't think I like, that I get inspired from. I like the Polo G and Little TJ joint that.
Yo.
How about with the party?
That guy Polo G is a problem, bro.
Yo, let me tell you something. That second verse on that record give me chills, man. When he say, spin the block from tomorrow and then we coming back today. I call Polo, he come Dolo, we get it the faster way. Yo, bro, Remy be like, turn it off already, man. You keep playing the same part.
That's awesome though to hear you get inspired by a young kid. That's great.
Nah, I love them type of. Let me tell you something, man. I'm not one of them guys who don't like the new cats. If it's dope, it's dope. If it's whack, I don't like it. Some of them are dope though.
I think it's awesome that you were saying earlier that like you used to be sort of the classic hard-headed Brooklyn, like you're not accepting critique and this is what you do. Like me and you have had these fights before. Like you fight to the two, and as you should, and you should protect your art. Don't get me wrong, but
right.
The being willing to grow is amazing because we all thought, and maybe you did too. It's like. Cats thought they had to hold on because there was a finite time on their career. But now you've learned you may still be in the early part of your career. How are you going to not grow? How are you going to settle into where you were in 2000 when you might still be rapping in 2035?
Once you feel like you know it all, you stop learning. Knowledge is infinite. You never can stop learning. But it all comes with maturity. As you get older and wiser and more comfortable in your life, you loosen up a little bit, you know what I'm saying? So I was more or less chasing the music when I was younger. I'm not chasing it no more. I have fun with it, man. I enjoy it. I made a lot of money on television, to be honest. My first deal was with Jive was 1.5 million. Not to say I put the whole 1.5 in my pocket, but I did some tours and made some money in music, but I never made as much money in music as I did on television.
Right.
So I love television. I love television. I love it.
It loves you guys,
I don't
too.
want nobody to say nothing bad about it around me. I don't even want to do it.
When people are like, all I do is stream, you're like, shut up with that shit. Watch that TV. Viacom, baby.
I love television. I love it.
Yo, let's go out with this joint with you and DJ Premier right here, man. The joint called Working.
Yes.
And matter of fact, let's play you and DJ Premier. What's the name of the last one y'all did?
The last one we did on my last album was actually Numerical Slaughter.
Yeah.
Part 1.
So let's hit Numerical Slaughter 1 and this joint Working right now. Papoose, go pick up this new Endangered Species, brother.
Let me say this. Hey, number 8 on the iTunes and hip hop, man, right now. So I'm happy with that. Let's run it up, y'all. All my supporters, thank you, man.
There it is, Papoose, man. Good to see you, brother. Shout out to
Thank
family
y'all.
for us. Send our love to the whole team over there. Tell Rem we said what up.
Yeah, I want to thank y'all for not saying no when my publicist reached out, man, for doing this,
What
man.
you talking about, son?
No, it was some phonies out there who didn't interview me. You know what I mean? Y'all did, so I want to thank y'all.
Nah, listen. One of the reasons we always interview you, bro, is because we all think you're a dope rapper. You know what I'm saying? It's just always a matter of whether or not we like the song. It's not, and that's one thing for all artists, right?
Mm-hmm.
Some rappers are trash, and we don't fuck with it. Then there's some rappers that be like, "Yo, you're a dope rapper, but the song is trash."
Or both, or their songs are pretty good and they're pretty good, but they're trash.
Then there's that.
They're
We
also
still
just
don't
nice
want to talk to you.
You also have just aged into someone who's just nice to talk to. So
Yeah,
we're always
exactly.
happy to have you on.
Right.
Nah. Thanks a lot. It's an opportunity to be here with y'all, man. Thank you.
Appreciate you,
For sure,
Pat.
Papoose. Love, brother.
All right, man. Peace, y'all.
Peace.